friends, it's Carol. I just want to say a big, huge thank you for those watching my videos and subscribing and everything. A comment was made in my glossopharyngeal neuralgia page that I should go to the ER and get stuff like, well, I did go to the ER. I have been going to the ER, but they're very scared of prescribing opioids to the people because of addiction. Some people are not addicted whatsoever. They'll just need help and wanna get some type of relief. This one incident did get to the ER. I won't name the hospital, but I went in. The physician kind of like brushed me off, whatever. And then she prescribed me ibuprofen, which is bad if you take it with high blood pressure medicine. She should have read my chart to begin with. So I told her it's bad to take it with high blood pressure medicine. She's like, no, it's not. Meanwhile, my primary care said it is bad. Anyway, she walked out. The nurse came in, and I was like, I don't know why I'm not getting tramadol. I've always gotten it before here, but now I'm not. I'm wondering why is this happening. So the nurse comes in, and she's like, you're discharged. You have to leave. I go, yes, but I'd like to ask the doctor something. And she's like, no, you have been discharged. You have to leave. Well, I'd like to ask the doctor a question, please. I'm a born-again Christian, mind you. She like put it at me and she's like, look, you're discharged. You have to leave. If you don't leave, I'll get the police to come here and ask you to leave. I was like, I'm sorry? What did you say to me? And she said that again. And then she marched me out the door. As a Christian, I walked with her. It didn't say anything. We got to the waiting room area. And she's like, okay, now you got to leave the property. I was like, no, I'm gonna sit in the waiting room and call my Uber. So my Uber can take me home. She's like, no, you have to leave the property now. As a Christian, I said, no, I don't have to leave the property. I'm gonna sit in the waiting room I'm gonna call my Uber on my Uber app, and then when my Uber comes, then I will leave the property. Thank you. And I walked to the chair, sit down, and she said something to the police. I heard them over talking about something. I really don't care what she said. So, I get surveys and mail after every visit. Usually don't fill them out. This time, my survey came with a letter to see if I needed further help to call the patient representative of the hospital. And I did call the patient representative of the hospital. And I said, I went on this day at this time, and this is what happened. And I asked her, oh, does the emergency room have cameras? She says, yes, they do. I go, well, do they have audio sound? And she's like, I don't think so. It's like, well, you might want to look at my body language and the physician and the nurse's body languages. So I reported them. I got bills in the mail, which I shouldn't pay for crappy service. So I filed a complaint, and they followed through with the complaint, and they really got in trouble. You know, if you are having a problem with any medical professional, so-called professional, you need to get a patient care representative, because they will really fight for you. You know, I was bullied as a kid, and like that just like took me back to when I was a kid. I felt threatened that I was gonna be escorted out by the police when I had a legitimate health problem. You know, and for you professional people in the medical field, you really need to have a compassionate heart. You really do. You know, I'm sure the nurse had her fill of drug dealers coming in for the day, and you know, maybe I kind of pushed something in her, but I am not a drug person at all. I would never. I only do it for medical purposes, not for recreational purposes at all. So, thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and God bless your day. Bye.